Tensions are escalating in Delta State as the Omadino Federated Community fires back at what it calls false and mischievous narratives from the Gbaramatu clan, specifically naming ex-militant leader Government Ekpemupolo, also known as Tompolo, and Gbaramatu spokesperson God's Power Benekama.
On the intimidation and attempted annexation of Kantu community in Warri Southwest local government area of Delta State by Tompolo and his cohort. Firstly, we quickly correct the wrong reference to Kantu community as Kantu, not like Kantu. The name is Kantu, and the Aboriginal name is Kantu. Somebody that's living there before, one has come to join them. That's the meaning of Kantu. If you don't know it now. Before the recent creation of political kingdom in Delta State around 2007, Bantu was only a clan existing partially within Omadino land and wholly within the Warri kingdom, with members of the clan enjoying the privilege of serving as chief of the Olu of Warri. One of such chief was Chief Aruwe Bakpa of Aja Olorogumeji, which they now corrected to be Kunukunuma. There was a chief that is representing the Ijaw in that axis in the palace of the Olu of Warri. And that place was known to be Ologumeji, was also founded by sons of Omadino community. Gbaramatu clan did not and has never extended up to Kantu land, which sit on a territory entrusted to the children of Abiloro. Abiloro is a grandson of Iriame. Abiloro have other sons. Abiloro have elder siblings, gave birth by Omami. Omami was the person who lived here with the call of the Olu of Warri Ijijen, who went to Odeshekiri before he married a princess that gave birth to Abiloro. And before then, this is the third Olu of Warri. Before then, Omadino has established their stay in the whole of that area that they now call Gbaramatu, including Kantu. And I never extended up to Kantu land, which sit on a territory entrusted to the children of Abiloro of Omadino. Among those children include Ederi, Menishogun, and Erebo. Erebo is the last of it all. It's the last child of Abiloro, which is the last great-grandchild of Ejijen. A female. In course of time, Erebo was married to one Ozibri from Gbara in present-day Bayelsa State. The other siblings of Erebo also live their lives and manage their families in Kantu, being bona fide Ichekiri members of Kantu communities. Now, let me draw your attention to this. People were living in Kantu. Omadino were living in Kantu before Erebo married to Ozibri. Ozibri was a local fisherman who moved from Gbara in the present-day Bayelsa to come to where they are calling Gbaramatu now, so which is Omadino community land. The area of Kantu, Ukbomi, other places, these are Omadino community land. They dwell in that place, married, born 7 children. However, we have already established stay in those places before Erebo established what is called a relationship by law.
At a press briefing held at Nenuwa Hall in Omadino, Chief Priest Roland Yomiri, representing Omadino's traditional leadership, accused Gbaramatu leaders of attempting to distort the historical ownership and ethnic identity of Kantu, a disputed community in Warri Southwest local government area.
Ozibri did not found Kantu, neither was his father or anyone of his bloodline buried in Omadino, as Tompolo and Benekama is trying to make the public believe in their fabricated history. Ozibri only lived in Kantu as our son-in-law by virtue of his marriage to Erebo.
Yumi recited a 1949 court case, Silo versus Adurumukumo, where even Gbaramatu's then leader did not recognize Kantu as theirs. He also referenced legal victories involving Shell Petroleum, where Kantu asserted its Ishekiri identity.
There was a man then who was the President General of the Gbaramatu clan as at 1949, who swore to an oath affidavit that led to the Supreme Court pronouncement. What is his statement of oath? I live at Opraza on the Escavos River, Warri province. I know the Gbaramatu clan. The clan consists of Ijaw people from about 8 villages and many small fishing spots. The 8 villages are, they call it, what he called me as an Ijaw man then, he called it Opraza, Kunukunuma, and the real name is Babo. Kunukunuma is called Ologmeji, Benukukru, Kokojabra is Babokoje, Okanekoko is Okanrigo, Agoba, Inikoroba. These are the affidavit that the man called Babo, who is the then President General of the purported clan, Gbaramatu clan as at then, swear to affidavit and claim to be known as Gbaramatu clan communities and villages. They never mentioned Omadino community. They never mentioned Kantu community. They never mentioned Akpata community. He never mentioned Obodo community, neither Escavos or every other community in the Chekiri land. So if this man, who is their ancestor, as at 1949, swear to an affidavit and declare that this community are members of their clan, so who is not lying? It means that Government Ekpemupolo and his people are giving a fabricated story. The Olaja of Kantu community, Pa Edwin Atikan Ashemibanga, popularly known as Edkan, who is among those that addressed the barbaric press conference, at sometimes in the year 2000 released a publication where he stated the truth that Kantu community is purely an Ichekiri community from Omadino. So his recent action, as seen in press conference, demonstrates purely that he has either been blackmailed or compromised.
As calls for calm grow louder, Omadino leaders are urging authorities and the public to reject what they describe as a politically motivated attempt to erase Kantu's Ishekiri identity, vowing to defend their heritage at all cost.